heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed, share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong, 'cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day,
Or just to say good morning.
so get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, cause it's showtime.
Welcome to the morning show with the Brew Crew. We are a little light on crew. We have Spanky over here doing the board.
We have Valerie in the house.
We got Cracker Barrel in the house. Spanky's new name is Spike.
Why come Spanky?
From the
Little Rascals?
Little Rascals.
Why?
Because he reminds me of Spanky.
Really?
Did you hear him singing? You put on that music and he was singing?
That's my all-time go-to theme song. Good morning to you. Good morning. Happy Thursday.
I have to make a doctor's appointment.
Why?
My hearing is impaired.
Because I had it so loud?
No, because he was singing. My goodness gracious. What was that?
That was Tomorrow by Shoshana Bean.
No, what was he singing?
Tomorrow by Shoshana Bean.
And let's keep it tomorrow, please.
My favorite show of all time growing up was Annie. And that song took me through my life. Whenever I had those hard times, it's always that song.
Whenever you had hard times, you sang Annie?
Annie, yep.
But that was a different version. That was a hip-hop version.
This was post-American jukebox version, yes.
It was very nice. Looked very good. Looked like a lot of food.
You know, when I go to the gym and I bop out to my music, when I used to back in the day of going to the gym and bopping out to my music, they'd say, "What are you listening to?"
You bop out to your music?
At the gym? I
Is that
used
like
to.
a thing?
I used to all the time. Now I just need the motivation to keep working out. I haven't been to the gym in a year.
So let me get this right. Bopping out is a thing.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel, that's a thing?
Don't you ever bop out to music?
Wow.
You
Wow.
don't?
I don't even know what that is. Slick, Slick, you bop out to music?
Yeah.
Are you talking into a mic?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, not at all.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But I wasn't. Yeah, I do bop out to music.
Yesterday, Slick had the new show for Blake.
Yeah.
How was that show, by the way?
Oh, check it out. He's talking off a mic. He's part of the show, but he's not on mic for the whole show.
I was
Who,
on
Slick?
mic.
He was not on mic. And then the show was pretty good.
Yeah?
I was on
But they don't even have a name for the show. So I'm going to name it today. I'm going to make them go back in there and do it again.
What's the name of the show?
I'm going to call it PR Video.
Why?
Because we now have a new division to AMP Media.
Public Relations?
We're going to have a PR Video division.
As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought up PR because there is an open house on Tuesday, March 9th at PR Punto Business, right
First
at
of
the
all, you
brick
can't
building.
say punto because everybody's
Point.
looking up
PR dot.
Punto.
PR
I know,
dot
but people
business.
are looking for punto.
PR dot business. You do. Point.
Because it's Spanish for dot. Dot.
Dot. Dot. Dot. Dot. Dot. Dot.
Punto.com. In other words, .com.
.com. PR dot business is having an open house. They are an online multimedia company doing advertising, SEO, and they are hiring. And there's an open house on Tuesday, March 9th at their location from 6 until 7 p.m.
Like 14 to 18 jobs are up for grabs.
They've got so many jobs.
If you qualify, you get all the perks. You get dental, you get all sorts of good
Medical,
stuff.
dental, jobs offered right on site, right there. Just bring your resume. Masks are required. You can go to pr.business for more information. You can give them a call. We'll play the commercial during the show also, but check it out. A job fair. Yes, people who are looking for jobs, they are hiring and they are getting bigger, and they're right on Yamato and I-95 in the old brick building.
That's right. So get your groove on, get your pen out. We'll make it a reminder at the end of the show as well. But if you're looking for a job and this is something you want to do, they got it from every aspect.
Good morning, Charlotte Lustig. She said bopping out to music is a thing.
Yeah, coming from Charlotte, it doesn't surprise me. She's
all right.
a bopper.
Bopping out to music is a thing, and it was lovely to meet you, Charlotte, last weekend at the Brain Bowl. So please come on over to the studio. We can show you a little bit of what we get to do in our slice of heaven.
Slice
Say
of
good
heaven.
morning to our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, friends.
It's like, isn't it like the Indian in the cover? You ever seen that movie?
They come out to play. Yes, 100%. Look at this. Amy Rashevsky made us our little coffee sign for the
I
Cafe
like it.
Morning Show.
This is the Amy wall over here. You got the sun, the moon. But under my feet, you got the...
She had a great show yesterday. I'm excited to be working with Valerie. Look at those flowers over there. Over there. That side.
Over there.
Aren't
Valerie,
those
for your
beautiful?
wedding. Oh my God, flowers.
OMG Flower Boutique. They were on Amy Rashevsky's show yesterday, and we're going to be working with them. And they're going to be bringing flowers to us and bringing awareness. They are located in Boynton Beach, right on Jog Road near La Chalet, and amazing, amazing floral
Hey,
bouquets.
Slick, why don't you split the scene and come on out here with a mic? Oh, there's a mic here.
Wow.
Why don't you try doing that?
Come sit next to Valerie.
Because I have some questions for you.
But beautiful flowers. Look, and they match. See how they match her paintings, Val?
Yeah.
She did that on purpose. He did that here in about
He
15
did it
minutes.
right here, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep, he made it right here in the back.
He dressed the bouquet right here?
Yep.
Yeah, he made the whole thing. He's actually going to be here next Thursday and he's making a guitar. So Tracy, if you're watching, I want to invite you to come down. It might be something for your friends down at the, that place you call home at work. May be interested.
So what's happening on your docket for the day? Your news specialist.
Okay, so you want to sit over there? It's over there. It's
We
over
got to
there.
bring you up on the camera, though.
I asked you to split the camera, son.
Oh, because that. Oh, give me 1 second.
This is like craziness here. A couple of things happened. Did you notice yesterday that they tested a rocket and they shot it up and they brought it back down and it landed? And when it landed, it exploded.
Who sent it up?
The guy who does the rocket stuff.
Elon Musk?
Musk.
Did-
And when it came down, it looked like it was catching fire when it was coming down. And it landed and it exploded. So they considered it a success because they have never done that size before. And they got a few tweaks. But that's the rocket that's going to Mars and coming back with people.
Oh, I guess they're going to be rebuilding it.
Well, no, they got plenty of rockets. They just, whatever happened, happened. Maybe they were testing the emergency broadcast system.
Can you imagine being a rocket scientist, like truly a rocket scientist, to be that smart?
I am a rocket scientist.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
But the thing that everybody was applauding is the fact that he says, okay, so it blew up, let's go again. So they're going to go again. And he wants it fixed. But the amazing thing about this, first of all, they made fun because people were supposed to be on this thing. Can you imagine 200 people, 300 people on this thing? 86? Not too good.
New mom says hi.
New mom, next Thursday, come down because we have...
A great show lined up for you. They're doing Guitar Legend. He's going to be here on The Art of Amy
I
Reshevsky.
took care of everything.
Plays for Aerosmith. Incredible, incredible opportunity. He's going to be here being interviewed on The Art of Amy Reshevsky show, Let's Talk Art. And we've got OMG Floral Bouquet. Boutique is coming in to make flowers, a guitar into flowers, flowers into a guitar.
Oh, I didn't change the battery.
I did.
Not on that camera, you didn't.
100% I did. I took it right out of the charger and it was
I
green.
really went,
100% I did.
batteries are dying.
100% I did. Anyway, welcome back, Cracker Barrel. How you doing?
Pretty good.
How was your day yesterday?
Crazy.
Where'd you go? What'd you do?
Didn't you just move?
Yeah.
Two most stressful things for a human being. What are they?
Moving and getting married.
Moving and painting your house.
Really?
Well, we're not painting because we're renting.
Well, eventually you'll have to paint, but I'm saying those are the two most stressful things in the human
How'd the move
mind.
go?
Did this just die? Oh no. Yep, that died. It was crazy. Like
Her computer just died.
my computer.
It was crazy, but she moved and she's closer to us, and hopefully we're going to get to see
Where
her
are
a whole
you
lot
living?
more.
Where are you living? What city?
Deerfield.
Oh, that's right down the street.
Yeah.
Not.
It is.
Well, it is.
I'm
Ish.
trying to navigate. I can't just take Federal straight down.
Is it on the ace on the?
Just take 95 to Glades and cut
on-
over.
At the time I'd be getting on there, going north, 95 is backed up, so that's a no-go.
Dixie.
Take Dixie to Federal.
Or just take Dixie to Glades.
Or takes Dixie to Glacier. It depends. I don't know where she's at. Are you by the
She's
water?
on 10th and 95.
Oh, yeah.
She's near Brandsmart.
Across the street behind Briggs, actually.
Like, you think I know where Brandsmart is?
Anyway, she's near the station. You need some coffee. You need like
I have
IV.
coffee.
You need a shot of New Mom's special coffee drink that she's going to be
It's not
bringing
that,
in on
it's that
Thursday.
We've been wearing masks, and I have I guess a infection of wearing this mask all the time in my face. Now this is getting really interesting.
If you guys only had a camera to watch them dancing between tiptoe through the tulips. They're tiptoeing through the wires, and the equipment is what they're doing.
So did you hear the latest news on Capitol Hill?
Share.
They closed the government down today because of a threat
Yep.
of QAnon and some other bozo the clowns.
Here's the thing that I find interesting about this whole thing, right? So they've got intel from both sides that March 4th, which was the original inauguration day, that there could be potential issues at the Capitol. First of all, don't you think they would maybe be a little bit smarter and not share the date out on their intel? Not on our side, on the people that are planning on doing this coup, put the date out there. And why
They
not?
didn't just say the date. They're sending messages back and forth among themselves.
Exactly.
In code.
So we
So some of the people
crack the code.
Well, some of the people that they got law enforcement and everything embedded in these guys, and they crack the code, and they rather be safe than sorry because of what happened on the 6th. But my father always said the dog that barks the loudest is the one that bites the least. So I don't think anything's going to happen. But they got their point across. They shut it down.
Only halfway, though.
No, it doesn't matter if they got any.
They
way.
shut it down.
They shut it down.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then that guy with the big head and the horns is on Capitol Hill today. You know who I'm talking about? The guy that was in. I don't understand how he could be such an outlandish dude, and they didn't take advantage of him because he's cooperating apparently.
There's a lot of things I just don't understand. Wow.
Well,
I looked up and I saw a lot of orange. Valerie. I looked up. Valerie looked orange. Her mask looked orange, and I didn't realize. See how much more? But your mask isn't even really orange.
that's because these screens are new and they haven't been
Adjusted correctly.
adjusted correct.
Oh no, it's orange.
It's orange, right?
Yeah, it's
How you
orange.
doing, Slick?
Oh, I'm doing good.
You're
It's
good.
orange. It's orange. Yeah.
You had a
it's-
big day coming up, I hear.
Me today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the music. We're setting up the Studio B into a music studio today.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing today? He's got the booth set up. Who you got
Yeah.
coming in?
Taylor's coming in, and I got Liz coming in. I got a few people.
Who's
coming in.
Liz? Oh, I
My
know.
Spanish.
Your Spanish
singer.
cohort. Really?
Liz?
Interesting.
Who's Liz?
Well, I need to know what we're working with because we got a big meeting here on Tuesday.
You got myself.
Yes. You're going to be singing Shoshana Bean tomorrow?
First of all,
Yes.
that gig is now completely off the table because I gave you an opportunity to sing Happy Birthday yesterday, and you refused to do
no,
it.
he did it.
What?
Yeah, he argued instead of saying I'm here.
With what?
He did. He sang Happy Birthday to Summer.
Yeah, I sang Happy Birthday to Summer, even though I was a little nervous. She saw, but I did the best I can, even though we were kind of off key.
You did the
But,
best
know.
you can.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind singing in summer.
You know, yesterday was Summer's birthday and Steve Gubb's birthday. Isn't that like the
Steve
craziest
Gubb?
coincidence?
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Gub,
Yes,
I won't
think
give
we
you a
should celebrate
song,
Steve
but
again today.
We should definitely. I mean, that's like a crazy coincidence. So we had birthday cake drink brought to you by Capistara, a little bit of heavy cream,
That
a
was
little bit
good.
of simple syrup.
But too many points.
It was a lot of points,
I
but
still lost weight, but it was too many points.
that's amazing how you do that. That's all I can say. Annie, we need to see you. Annie, word name of the day. If anyone else walks in here today with the name Annie, I'm going to be like, wow, okay.
Which Annie?
Annie, our old intern, is watching. And what music were we listening to this morning? Annie. So, because
Annie was a dancer.
there are no coincidences in my interesting life.
Yeah,
If
she
someone
went
by
to
the name
school
of
for dancing.
Annie walks in or calls us today, that will be the pivotal point.
It'd be funny if they call because there's nobody on the board. Running ghosts.
I'm telling you, I've had two
It'd be
Annies already
funny.
today. But I wonder
Okay.
how Annie's doing. She was an amazing, we had her 2 years ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If that's Annie walking through the door right now, I think you're just going to
I
take
hear
me out
all
on the
sorts of
floor.
Doors opening.
We need to get a bell on that door. Or a chime. Oh, good morning. She's incognito today.
But yeah, she's in black. Yeah.
Who is that?
I
That would
can't
be
see my
that would be the masked
Oh my
man.
God!
Look at her. She's got the glasses, the hat,
It's like a terrorist.
her hair. At least you've got blonde
Wow.
hair. So we know it's you.
She's incognito.
How's that neck doing for
It
you?
hurts.
Good morning, Teddy.
I need a mirror. Can I get a mirror? Mom,
You?
can I get a
Do you
mirror?
know, my grandfather used to have all these contraptions in his car. You're so old school like him. So like he would put contact paper instead of window tinting on his car to save money. So he would like tint his own windows with the film contact paper, but he would have these extra mirrors on his car so he could see all around, which made me think of it when you said put a mirror up there.
I'm going to admit to something that I have never admitted to on the air.
Don't even tell me you used to do that to your car.
No, I had something worse.
It had to be a Bronx thing.
I bought a Jaguar. And in my Jaguar, in the trunk of my Jaguar, there was a bar.
yeah.
So when you went outside the Jag and you opened it, the bar was there. So, the Jags have the seats that fold inside. Most cars have that. The seat goes down. So when you brought the seat down, something came out that had the bottle there.
You had like
with
a pop-up
glasses,
bar?
Like a pop-out.
That's
Pop out,
cool.
pop out. Used to come out. I know. I used to do good business there. But then I had to change the design because when you drive, I couldn't reach it on this side. I had to get it on the other side. It got
You
very
shouldn't be
complicated.
drinking and driving at the same time anyway.
I never did that. I never did. But if I wanted a Gatorade, I had to reach.
While you were driving?
Yeah.
Do not drink and drive.
No. Do never drink and drive.
No,
But I
100%.
drank Gatorade.
Yes.
You know, it popped out anything you wanted. It
That's
doesn't
pretty.
matter
How'd you
had to
design
drink.
that?
I had a friend who used to make these gizmos for cars. Slick, what do you call that when you soup up a car? You know, it goes up and down.
Zoomed up car.
Hydraulics?
Yeah, it's hydraulics. It has music. It has 27,000 speakers. I mean, you leave your car, you can't hear. You're like, huh?
Huh?
Huh? You ever seen that?
Slick was singing for us.
You ever been in a Mexican souped up car?
It's a lowrider? That's what you're talking about?
A
You're talking
lowrider.
about a lowrider right now?
Lowrider.
You're
That's
talking
what
about a lowrider.
People don't use hydraulics anymore, though.
Yeah.
they don't?
They use airbags.
No, they still do.
Airbags.
Because the new Mercedes,
Are you
new
listening?
Mercedes that came
Why
out.
don't you turn
they
that
came out
mic
with
on over
hydraulics
there so
on
I
it.
can see
do
you
they?
because
Yeah.
my neck is killing me.
It's
like-
You're killing me. So they use airbags now. Oh, you would know because your husband is
Nice.
involved in all
We
that
used to
stuff.
have them.
I feel like every day, Val, we plan your wedding a little bit more. So we had Guy LaFerrera on, right? We're talking about suits. Wait till you see the segment that we're going to do. And then yesterday we had OMG Floral Boutique on. So I'm thinking we're planning Val's wedding, and she's like not ever here when we're planning it. So would you like us to surprise you with your wedding? We want to be a part of it.
What
Next,
day-
we're gonna have a
what
wedding
day
dress.
is the wedding?
It's on a Sunday.
It's on any Sunday?
No, it's March 13th.
March 13th of next year? I'm going to work on changing that date. I think we need a little bit more time.
It's a whole nother year.
Not enough time.
That's why you don't have daughters, because you would never think anyone was good enough for your daughter.
I never said that. You did.
But I bet it's probably true. I think God's like, nope.
But why rush the date? Listen, can we change the year? March 13th is, first of all, why would you get married on the 13th? Let's start there.
Why?
13?
We're in Sweet 13. It's like a lucky number for us.
Yeah, but
13's a lucky number for us.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to tell you, I am resurrecting our paper towel wall.
Oh,
Oh,
back to
good.
that
So I got to tell you about my paper towel wall. And yes, this came to us. I have to give credit where credit is due to
What's
the
mic
Momentum
up? I need
Mindset
something
show
stronger. Yes.
for Dave Farrow and Janine Davis. And they shared this amazing little hack with us on how to manifest anything you want. Anything. All you need is a large paper towel and a Sharpie. So I told this to my son a couple months ago, and he was like, Mom, come on. It's this, that. I said, I'm telling you, do it. So he did it, and everything on his paper towel has come to fruition. Apparently, he did another one and didn't tell me. So he said, I cannot believe everything is exactly how I planned. I said, did you plan it on the paper towel? He said, yep. There's only one thing that hasn't happened yet. I said, well, you haven't gone. He doesn't have an apartment yet in D.C. I said, well, you haven't moved to D.C. yet. So, like, that's going to happen as well. So Chelsea says, so does it really have to be a Sharpie? She goes, I didn't use a Sharpie marker. I used a different marker. I go, okay, so here's my big plug sponsored by Sharpie. Paper towels and a Sharpie, and manifest clearly as to what you would like to happen. Any color Sharpie will work as long as it kind of resonates with you. And you list it. Do you remember our old place? We had a
How
whole
could I forget it?
manifestation
You
wall.
look like a giant.
But look where
paper
we
towel.
are, right?
It
It
was
totally
inside
works.
the
You got
little-
into that, didn't you?
Yeah, it was
You
inside
started
the little
hanging it.
producer studio. No, I got one, which I will say, mine came true.
And yours came true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
First of all, I gotta tell you something.
I did. That's how we got cable here so quickly, too.
We're not put. Yeah, you know. Oh God, you know your kids. You ever notice that there's always a child that will always tell you what you want to hear, and in your world, it's Aaron. Aaron will say, "Mom, I did that paper towel thing you said, and it works. Mom, I did what you said, and it worked." I noticed that no matter what idea you do, your son has always done it, always tried, and always comes true.
Because he listens to my
He's like
ideas.
the Wonderland kid of Wonderland.
Because he listens to my ideas. Because he knows.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's because he wants.
It's just a matter of. But
bend your
did it work
ear.
for you, Teddy?
It did.
It totally worked for us. Look where we are. I had put on to have a co-op space in East Boca or East Delray, and a theater, and all the things that we wanted, artists, and here we are. And look at this great space we have.
First
So
of
I've got a
all,
new one coming out for, I can't tell what it is yet because I don't want to jinx it. So I'm going to write it out. And we need just to find a wall to hang it.
First of all, you did not see this coming. We were,
No, I
we
didn't.
were
Only
somewhere
God sees it
else.
coming. Yes,
God has a sense of humor, I tell you.
God really
He rides
does.
all the way to the bank. for everything we do.
100%. But it's all good. Have a night. But you have to be specific when you manifest. You can't just say, I want abundance, because it can bring you an abundance of ducks. So you have to bring, abundant of what you want.
And you got to be careful when you say you want goodness, because there is the yin and yang effect. In order to achieve goodness, you have to be able to endure the yang.
And that would be Batman's take on that one, Slick.
I'm just
Yep.
telling you the
Batman is always putting the cloak of despair.
The cloak of despair.
Always.
That's right, I'm going to cloak you. He's one to talk.
Me?
Why?
Because he has a show, and I say to him, be very, very careful with your show. I want you to enhance your show and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been up and down on his podcast and all that, but there's a reason for everything. Because I want to announce that we are doing Comcast commercials now.
Yeah.
And him and Blake were talking about it on Blake's No Name Show. That's the name of the show.
No Name Show?
The No Name Show.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a No Name Show. Remember Seinfeld? He had the show about nothing.
So
So he's the show about nothing.
So look, we decided, you, Blake, and Freddie. It's like a rabbi, a pope, and a judge
No, we
walked into a
didn't
bar.
decide that.
Freddie, Blake, and Slick are going to go into Guy LaFerrera, and we're going to do a before of how you all dress daily.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go into the dressing room and change and come out fast forward
better
of
drop another
what
5
you could
pounds.
be
I got to
wearing.
drop another 5.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess the clothes got to hang.
On what you could be wearing.
And the women are going to be hanging out in
at
his
the bar.
in his little wine
So Val, you,
shack.
me, and Teddy, and Eminem, we get to hang. He's got a wine bar there, where
does?
you can just sit and have wine. So we all get to kind of hang out at the bar.
I like the sound of that.
We're setting up your GoPro, and we're just going to film the guys in and out of the dress. It's kind of like a backwards Pretty Woman. The Pretty Woman in reverse. So instead of Richard Gere sitting there with his feet up having a glass of wine watching Julia Roberts, we all get to watch you. It's like a
I
Blake.
don't know. I don't know if this is cool. I feel like a
Yes.
piece of meat.
Well, don't you think that'll be funny?
Oh, yeah, hilarious. Uh-huh,
I think
yeah.
it's gonna be great.
It's going
Oh,
to be
yeah, of course
awesome.
you are.
It's
You
gonna
guys
be
are probably
awesome.
gonna.
Teddy's already
I swear
taking
to
dibs
God,
on editing
if
it.
I see
Oh, yeah.
anybody take a dollar bill out, there's gonna be blood all over. the place.
It's
It's
I'm
not
telling you
that
right
kind
now.
of thing.
I understand, but women have this real funky sense of humor.
We do.
Now, have you seen? I saw a report about guys go see women in shows and stuff like that, but women go see guys. That's a thing, right?
Sure.
Number 1 in Florida. Women going out to those clubs where men, do their thing.
I wonder if they're
Mike.
still
Magic
doing
Mike.
that.
Mike.
Oh, they're doing it.
Yeah, they're still doing it.
I wonder
I
what's
was-
happening with Easter and Passover. People going to be doing that in person
whoa,
also?
wait a minute. Back up the truck here. Wait, how do you know they're still doing it?
Not a men's room, but it was my boss's birthday, the day of one of our events. And there was a reason I came in with a headache the day before.
Where was this event being held at?
Well, our event was the Brain Bowl. But
She was a
his
little
birthday
nauseous
event
on
the night
Sunday.
before started at the Drive Shack and ended at Monroe's.
It's funny because she
Monroe-
said it was my
Mon-
friend's birthday,
Oh,
and
no,
that's
it was
all I
my
got.
boss's
Wait a minute,
birthday.
wait a minute. Monroe's is a men's club, though.
No. Oh, yeah. My boss is a guy.
Oh. I thought
I
it
don't know
was a
about the
women club.
men. Yeah, it was
And how were they treating Monroe's? How are they treating the men's club?
actually really wonderfully. Everyone was super safe. Everything's super spaced out. It was my first time ever going to something like that, and it was,
They have
I
to
was
be extra cautious, right?
yeah. Everyone wore masks. I was shocked.
Now, are they still doing lap dances or no?
I don't know, to tell you the truth.
You didn't see anybody going into the champagne
I was
room?
gonna
or
say, I
something?
saw one of our friends went to the back, and he came back out with a cup with the name on it, and I don't really know what happened. I don't really want to know. I was just kind of sitting there and just being like, all right, I'm here with my boss.
So I see her Sunday morning in the parking lot, and I go, "How are you?" She goes, "I'm a little nauseous." I'm like, "Really?" She says, "Yeah, it was my friend's birthday. That's all I got. I figured it was one of your girlfriend's birthdays, and you drank a little
Oh,
too
no,
much."
I knew right away.
Did
How
you?
did Gio know?
I don't know.
Did you say something?
I think he asked me, and I said, yeah.
I think him and Fiona would figured it out, and they said, "Oh yeah, she's a little bit."
Well,
under
Gio the whole
weather."
time was like, Teddy, next time. He's like, you got the right idea. Next time, you and I are on it. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, Gio's going to a sex club.
I think he more meant drinking, but
Oh, the drinking. Yeah, my son drinks a half a drink. He's done.
I was gonna say I don't think he had anything. Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, he had some kind of soda and something you had back there.
We had a little bit of something, something. Slick, what you got going on today?
Oh, nothing. I was just gonna tell you, like, you know, in my younger years, I just wanted to apply for Chippendale. You know, just experience that.
Did he say Chippendale or chocolate chip?
Chippendale.
In your younger days.
You know, yeah, in my
Like
younger
yesterday.
days, in my youth days.
Do
Right
those
now,
still? Does that still exist? By the way,
I think
Sure.
so.
Is
I
it?
think
Of
so.
course, I got the club up in New York.
still
Yeah.
Studio
Still.
50.
Do my magic on me.
No,
Closed.
54.
54
They
closed.
close, yeah. But they'll open it again. Herpyville. They'll open it again.
So you were applying for that?
Not now. I was saying in my younger years, you know, because, you know, stuff was, you know, stuff I wanted to pay for. You know.
Would you do it if
Yeah.
somebody offered you a big contract to do it now?
A big contract now? No, I wouldn't do it because
You wouldn't
I
do
mean
it?
I got a media. You know, I'm a part of Ant Media. You know,
Uh-huh.
so I wouldn't do it if somebody would offer me
Uh-huh.
a
You know,
million
everyone's got a
bucks.
day job, Slick.
Would you ever sell your? How do I say this?
Would you ever dance for money?
That's what I was going to say, but
No,
okay.
I wouldn't.
Well, what are you going to sell? I'm sorry. Yours is your words. What are you selling?
Me?
When guys go into like a donor bank and sell their genetic material
What,
for
the
money,
Sperm?
would you ever do that? Oh, I don't-
Sell your sperm bank?
yeah,
Of course.
you would. Would you, Slick?
They pay for that? Wait, well, hold on a second.
They
it's like
pay
20
for
bucks
that.
or something, right?
They pay for that.
Pay for that.
What?
Yeah, women can get like $10,000, but women it's a
You
whole
were
But I don't
donating-
believe
But
that.
for men, it's
Whoa,
easy.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
You guys are throwing too much data at me at one time.
You're donating.
They
it
pay for sperm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They pay for it.
Nobody told me.
And they're,
So
yeah.
You're
I knew a
giving
kid
it.
in college who literally every week that was his paycheck. He would go.
How
get,
much
like,
do you get?
I didn't really ask him. I think like $20, $30. It's not a lot. It's not like there's a.
How many kids could you have out there, though? Can you
60.
imagine
How
having
many
all
times
these
a day
kids?
a week can you
There's
donate?
that movie about it with Vince Vaughn, isn't there? Where he
And that
had,
was
like,
based on a
50
true
kids?
story.
Really?
What?
Having all these kids, like 80 kids floating around the world.
But they're not your kids. If you give up your sperm,
They're
you're a
half
number.
yours. So what happens if
You're
your
a
half
number.
yours kid son meets your half yours daughter and they don't know it, and then they
Yeah.
get together and have, you know.
First of all, it's a business. It's a number. So sperm XYZ334 is no longer me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not true.
This
No,
is
it's
true.
still you.
It's
Yeah.
still you. Would you
Add a
do
little
it?
Water. What?
Would you do it for money?
I'm gonna make a phone call.
It's like, would
He's
you do
gonna
it?
make
That's 20 bucks
he's
right
gonna make a
about
couple
now.
phone
That's a tank of gas for me. Nobody told me that. I didn't know that they paid you.
See, for women, it's a whole lot more
Yeah,
work.
for women you get a lot more money, but it's like a full operation.
Wait a minute. What are you gonna give?
Eggs.
That's a thing?
Yeah,
They pay by the egg?
yeah.
Oh, Michelle, we missed
But it's like
the
$10,000
moment.
an egg or something.
Yeah, but it's like you have to go through a whole invasive procedure, and it's actually a kind of dangerous procedure. And
Oh,
like
that's
if they do
not
it
good.
wrong, you can like become infertile. Like it's actually a dangerous thing for women, but that's
But
why
10
it pays
large?
so much. Yeah.
But for guys, it's
Well,
just
hold
like
on.
a
I forgot
day,
to-
day in the
10 minute
bathroom.
afternoon.
You know something? You know, let me see how many thousands of dollars how many thousands of dollars
How
I
much
threw down the
money do you-
toilet.
Oh my
Holy
God.
Lord, you don't send me the message. Thousands, Slick. In your case, millions.
Wow.
Slick in the toilet.
Wow.
It's a thing.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
But
You know,
it
if
is
you
a thing
donate blood, they
get
give you like movie tickets
No, I'm not doing that.
because you don't want to go to the movies.
No, because I don't want to donate blood.
Why?
He'd just rather do that other thing.
Because the other thing is a happy smile.
Oh, Dad. She
I like
so
to
doesn't want
donate
to
with
hear
a
that. You're
smile.
just
Here
grossing
you
Teddy
go.
out. Val's ignoring you.
Ah.
Like Teddy's just like getting grossed
Wow,
out.
10,000
Taylor's not even coming in the room.
$10,000 an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see
And if
Taylor.
you, do you know that if you surrogate, you can get like up to $1 million depending on your deal with the people?
Would you ever do that?
Absolutely.
You'd be
If
a
If
surrogate?
it was like someone that I knew, if it was like one of my best friends or like my sisters all have kids.
You wouldn't
like,
do
God
it
forbid one of my
for a
sisters.
commercial contract?
No.
If
was
I
a
was a
lot of
woman,
work.
I would do it.
Val, would you do it?
Surrogacy?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I would do it.
I
You
do
can-
adoption, but I wouldn't do it.
if you can get a good, like if you get a good family, they pay for your hospital bills, they pay for your doctor's visits, they pay for your food. The thing is, though, I've heard a lot of horror stories where they get so controlling, like you're only allowed to eat certain things, you're only allowed to listen to certain music, you have to be in bed all day. Like some families get so crazy.
Yeah, but all
with
that
it.
is agreed to before.
Yeah.
Then if you sign it, you're on the hook for it. Now I have a question. How does the female get pregnant?
It's like an intravenous.
Well, who's,
IVF.
Who's
I think
It depends. It can either be, you can do it a variety of ways. It can either be truly the parents and the woman can't carry, or maybe
No. How does the woman that's carrying, how does she get pregnant?
in vitro.
Who's sperm?
It depends.
It depends on the couple. It could, if it's like two men, they could do a mixture of the two men. If it's a man and a woman,
A
you just need
mixture of the
man.
two men.
So you don't really know who the father is.
Whoa, wait a minute.
If it's
First
two
of all,
women, they choose a donor.
First of all, if you're a female and you're bringing sperm from somebody you don't even know, aren't you introducing like DNA into? Because a woman gets the DNA from the male, and you're bringing outside
then you
DNA
get
into your.
pregnant.
That's how you get
I'm
pregnant.
gonna tell you something.
Freddie, when a man and a woman love each other,
I know
or
the
two men
song.
love each other,
I just hate that song. I,
I
can't
mean,
tell you.
before you do that, like obviously you have to get like STD tested, you have to get blood tested, you have to be like tested that you're healthy.
It don't matter
not
because
just like a
suppose cancer
homeless
runs in this
person.
guy's family. Everything else, you're bringing that whole stuff
No,
into
you're
your
not.
body. Of course you are. You don't think
No.
you leave a footprint? Slick, help me out here, Slick.
I mean,
it doesn't change your genetics. It would just be the genetics of the
Of
fetus, of the
female.
baby.
No, of the female. The mother carries.
Do you
the
think
genetics.
your genetics changed Michelle's genetic
Of
makeup?
course. Michelle never had an allergy in her life till she met me. Why are you laughing?
sorry.
It's a true story.
Amy Rashevsky wants to know if anyone's been to Rachel's.
Rachel's?
Yes, Amy, and
We
I
can
saw
go
you in
to
the back room
Rachel's,
with the
Amy.
sunglasses.
If you're recommending Rachel's, we
She
can go
goes to Rachel's. She hangs out there in the back room.
Really?
It's the blonde girl with the. She has a cap on and glasses. Yes.
You
She
gotta
goes
love
in
Amy.
there to paint.
Blacked out sunglasses.
Yes.
Would you ever surrogate for someone?
Me?
Would you be the surrogate?
Maybe if it was my best friend or my sister.
If there was a calling. Would you ever go to Rachel's?
That's one I don't know.
You're gonna have a bachelorette party, right?
Yeah.
I
You're-
bet Dylan would be more
Who's
than
your-
happy
no,
to schedule
not
it for
Dylan,
you.
Not Dylan. Please.
Right here.
He'll do it right here. Yeah. Who's your maid of honor?
My best friend,
What's her name?
Victoria.
Well, so Victoria has to throw you a going away present. You ever seen the movie? What's the name of the movie?
Bridesmaids?
Huh?
Bridesmaids.
No. The one in Vegas.
Hangover?
Yes. You ever see Hangover 1 and 2?
Ever seen the movie? What's the name of the movie? I don't know. What's the movie?
Hangover.
Movie, zero context. Zero. Have you seen that movie? Though?
But yeah, Teddy, you seem to know what he was talking about.
Yes.
That's even scarier.
Teddy's learning.
No idea what the movie is.
No, I'm sending you the name through my brain.
Telepathically.
It's the DNA mutation coming to me
Telepathically.
across the table. It's the brainwaves.
And I looked at her and I went that way. That's why you missed it, and she got it.
He manifested it.
On a paper towel. We're
Now,
gonna
if you
buy
use
stuff.
toilet paper, does your wish get smaller?
Yes, that's why you need a big paper towel.
So you need a big roll.
I need a wall to figure out where I'm going to put it. Yes,
What is the largest paper towel you can have? I want one that covers the whole bay door.
you can.
You can.
We got to figure
No,
out
I
where
don't
we're going
want
to put
scotch
it.
taping it. I want one giant roll. That's the secret. The secret is you have to use one sheet. And the bigger the sheet, the bigger the
And you
power.
write down your entire life story, your dream life story.
You should. You guys. We should just try it. Write down one thing you want to manifest, and then, but it has to be somewhere where you see it all the time. We
can
had
put it-
our.
Why don't we have Chelsea do a paper towel wall on our chalkboard?
We could do that. We can just make the chalkboard a paper towel wall.
Yeah.
Why don't you take and hang a paper towel on top of the chalkboard, and then you pull it and you can put it on there, so it becomes obsolete and easy.
Like the brown. Remember the brown paper that you had at school, like the craft paper you just pull
Yeah.
down? I think Amy has a roll of that. Amy has everything.
I never had brown paper. You guys had brown paper in school?
Yeah.
The only brown paper I ever had in my life was the bodega store. When my mother put the sandwich, she says, "Make sure you bring it back, because we don't got no more bags."
Brown wax paper or
No,
brown
it was
paper
a
bags?
Brown paper bag.
Really?
Yeah, we had one for the week.
Oh no, really?
Sunday I went back to we used to call this place the bodega. We used to call it El Caballito because they had this little horse. You know, you put the quarter in and you ride in the front.
I can see Rowan doing that.
I did it. I was 18, but I did it. So my mother used to say, go to the Caballitos because I didn't know what a bodega was. And she used to go to the store, and that was what we called it. But I had one brown paper bag.
Wow, that's why you save everything.
Of course. That you guys throw everything away. I've never
like
seen.
I feel like this is watching the flashback scenes on Hoarders to see where it all started.
But it's not hoarders, it's practicality. Hoarders means this doesn't work, it's broken. If this thing is broken and leaks, I throw it away. But if it's
That's
just
why I
an
was here
ugly
last night till
color,
7,
I don't know what you were doing.
throwing things away that you wouldn't know. No, actually, I was mopping the floor in here,
You were throwing things away.
and I was mopping this floor
That's why there's a lot of garbage
with the
outside.
little
That's
mop.
My favorite thing.
with the little
when
mop.
Gio was down, we literally threw away an empty box, and Freddie goes, "What'd you throw away? What did you just throw away? Did you just throw away something important?" We're like, "No, it's nothing. What did you throw away?"
Did you take it out?
Empty box.
Yeah, I have it. I took it out. I took it home.
What are you gonna do with an empty box?
It has writing on it and stuff. Maybe I want to order that part.
It's
Stop.
an empty box.
Are you for real?
Yes. What do you mean, my for real? What is this? 20 questions?
Really? You took an empty box home?
Yeah, you
Yes.
could take a picture of the empty
was
box
the-
and
the
throw away
box
the
in
empty
the-
box.
The
headset.
headsets. You took it home?
Yes. But do you know why I don't take a picture of it? Because I lose the picture.
Yeah, you got like 10,000 pictures
I
in your
got a million
phone.
pictures. Well, let me find the picture of the headset that I took in 1927.
Can you imagine if Teddy and Gio were actually brother and sister?
Oh my God, they would
So
drive
you
me
File
insane.
the box away into your box of empty boxes.
Now I got a complaint. You guys used my bell ringer on Sunday.
Yes.
There was a pin attached to my bell ringer. Now that pin has been there since I bought that bell ringer. So when I do Sarah's Spiritual, I plug in my apparatus. Where's my pin?
It should still be on your.
It's
apparatus.
not.
I didn't set the bell ringer.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to be one pin light today.
Because you took a pin.
I'm taking a pin. They took my pin. I don't know where it is.
Well, it's got to be around here.
The best was the HDMI between Blake and Slicky over here. Have the conversation. The TV doesn't work. Why? It says no signal. I says, what do you have it on? It doesn't signal. We want HDMI. Where's your HDMI cable? Oh, we need an HDMI cable?
I don't know where it went, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They took it off when
We've
they
been
took
missing a
the
few
lap-
pieces in the
computer.
studio.
They took it with the
You know?
computer. The
Yeah.
computer left. They took
Yes.
the HDMI with it.
Okay.
Because Gio says we needed the HDMI.
So we got to
So-
find it.
No, it's back.
No, that's the big one. That's the
big
new one.
That's not the correct one.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's in your let me throw away package. And I
Me?
found a lot of wires back there that it seemed like somebody was going, don't go in my black bag throwing away my original.
I didn't.
got
I
the
put everything in
original
there.
cam. Did you see my original cam?
the
From
one that you
19
can only see if
At
it's
night?
pitch
2000
black.
It's night vision.
It is the brightest camera I've ever seen in my
You
life.
can tone it down.
No, you can't. There's no system. I plugged it into your computer one time. It was just white, and I thought it was broken. I turned off all the lights.
You have to download the drivers.
I swear to God, it's like the Paris Hilton camera.
Annie, we're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard.
Who's that?
Annie. If she walks in the
Annie,
door
come.
today, I'll be like, wow.
I'll buy you a cup of coffee. That little cam was the original cam in the cam business. The original. Do you know how much that thing is worth?
Yeah, doesn't that like give you like night vision?
Yeah.
And like if you walk into like a
gives you all the
porn room,
visions.
you get to see like green lights and
It
stuff.
puts a-
It's literally it's the Paris Hilton camera. It's
Yeah.
the Kim Kardashian camera.
Uh-huh.
That's
100%.
right. It puts an eye right here.
100%.
So my son says, that you can't get rid of that. Why? Do you remember? No, you're too young. Converse in the day used to sell for $35, right? Nobody in their life would pay $35 for a pair of sneakers. How much do you guys pay for Converse now?
Phew.
Oh, Converse, or I think I just paid $130 for a nice
Well, Slick
pair.
has it on his merch store
For two.
for $200, and he signs them for I want him to sign
I
something
sign
for
it
me.
and I give you like, what is it? I think Jeff is gonna make it $210 if I sign it.
Now
I
Jeff is upset because he says you guys aren't talking about your merch store on your shows.
Oh, I mean, Jeff,
So people are telling me, someone just told me they ordered a mauve Brooklyn Cafe shirt. I didn't even know our shirts came in mauve.
They do. They come in a lot of colors.
But our guest that was on the other day, she's waiting for her mauve shirt to be delivered.
And what I'm jealous about is that Teddy got some merchandise, and she has this giant. I thought it was a rat.
Bear head.
It's a bear.
Oh, yeah.
I looked at her. And the thing is huge, but I like the hoodie.
I know. I asked specifically for it. I was like, I really want a hoodie.
I like
And
the
Andrea hooked
hoodie.
it
I
up.
think
It's so soft.
I think it's time.
You want a
I'm gonna
hoodie?
get gangsta.
My boyfriend actually stole that hoodie this morning because we were
Really?
going to go to the gym this morning, and we ended up not being able to go. And I walked out, and he was holding my hoodie. I was like, really?
The mind of a male.
Anybody else have a hoodie?
No?
With my show on it, I have.
Did you get
have
a merch?
Val, you have a zip-up hoodie on your merch store.
Oh yeah. No, I haven't ordered any of my.
Did they give you any merch to wear yet?
I have to order it. I haven't ordered it.
He's supposed to give you a piece of merch.
You ordered
Sid,
it
did you get a
through
piece of
Andrea.
merch?
Oh no, but like, what is it? I know, Jeff. I'm sorry if you don't
Oh,
hear
wait,
me talking
I can get
about
mine
it, but
right
I
now.
do.
I have one of mine with me.
I do post about my merch store and my merch link, so I haven't been talking about it, but I know I do post it.
All right, ready to wrap this up?
How do we? Take it easy. No, you got me started now. Take it easy. She's gonna show her merch.
This one is my merch. That's my tote bag. A is a printed bag.
Damn, how come she got this?
Because she ordered it. We can have one with the cafe also. It's on our
How
merch
do you
store.
Order merch.
Item
The
order,
name?
brooklyncafe.itemorder.com.
I thought we got something shorter.
Order. What is it?
That's fantastic.
brooklyncafe.itemorder.com. We should play the merch store commercial.
Yes, we should.
Or in your case, you should just call Jeff and tell him what you want to order. Promo stuff for you. brooklyncafe.itemorder.com. Check out our merch store. Slick, we're going to wrap up the show?
Yes.
Yes. He's like, okay.
Okay.
You went, oh, I have to do that?
He's like, oh. Who's here?
Ivy and her guest.
That's Ivy's guest?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't recognize the backpack. That's one of our crew. That's what I was
welcome.
wondering. We need a mirror. All right, we got to check this camera also because it looks a little fuzzy. Maybe it's the TV. You
No,
think
I know what it is.
you know what it is? All right, have a great morning, everyone. Tune in. We've got Ivy's Inspirations coming up at 10:30, and who knows what else? It's a long Thursday here at the Brooklyn Cafe. So give us a call 888-994-4995 Studio A. Annie, please come down and visit us. Have a great morning, everyone. Be kind to each other. We'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.